This little thing, she can't be more than 16. Every time she gives me a manicure, she tells me she's having a different affair. And she tells me everything. I mean, all the real hot and juicy details. I can't even keep my fingers still.
Shut up. I'm thinking.
Ladies, you know where everything is. I want you to exercise the bottomless resources of your imagination. Surprise me, the way you always do. Come on, Don, let's get some juice. Hey.
And the hell does he think I am, an acrobat?
R85, a possible DB at 1020 Mapleton Drive. Investigate, lend assistance, and protect the scene.
22, can you give me a fix on Mapleton Drive? Is it off Beverly Glen?
This is 22. You've got it. It's 1 block east.
All right.
Well, private enterprise beat us to it, huh?
Hey, what do you say, Jimmy?
Hello, Tom.
Where's the body?
In the den. You gonna need us around here?
No, that's okay, thanks.
We'll take off then. It's all yours.
Sure.
Hey, you coming, Mitchell?
Yeah.
I'm Walter Deaney, officer. Just come this way. It's like one of those wetbacks. He ran to that wall, pulled a gun from my gun rack. Fortunately, I got to another gun sooner. He grabbed that coat. I had no choice. I had to shoot him.
Pretty clean job.
All those guns loaded? Some of them. I'm not always sure which.
The guests are leaving.
Party's over.
Anybody told them I could leave?
I did.
There's a police investigation going on here.
My guest has to be at his desk at 8 in the morning. He's an important person. A secretary will give you their names and addresses.
What's your name?
Mitchell. What's yours?
Well, find him wherever he is. And raise Alex, will you? And get hold of Mistretta. Tell him to talk to Gallano.
Morning, sir.
Hello, Chief Pallin.
Morning, Chief. Mitchell's here. Give me 3 aspirins and a glass of water, then coffee. Make it strong and black. Mitchell, people don't like you. In fact, I don't care for you myself. Why is that? You refuse to sign this report. Why? What kind of a policeman are you, anyway? What are you gonna do, file a separate report?
I don't know.
What do you know?
None of Deaney's other guns were loaded. Now, the collection's way up high on the wall. The burglar, he only looks to be about 5'4" all.
So, what does that prove?
If Deaney's lying, he's not going to get away with it.
You're gonna get me goddamn mad, Mitchell. When the shit hits the fan, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. Now, get out.
Right.
See Aldrich. He's got an assignment for you. And remember, don't you dare go near Deaney. You forget about him.
Come in, Mitchell. Take a seat. Chief Pallin has ordered the surveillance of a man called James Arthur Cummins.
James Arthur Cummins.
Yeah, you heard of him?
No.
It's a 24-hour surveillance, and I want you to stay with him until A, you bug him enough that he cracks, or B, he comes up with some kind of statement or incriminates himself concerning a crime in Mexico.
Okay. Who do I get?
You get nobody.
Huh?
Nobody.
What I do for sleeping? How about eating?
Nothing's gonna happen in the middle of the night.
Oh.
You got 6 hours shut-eye from midnight to 6 a.m. Now, Mitchell, those are Pallin's orders. You want to call him? See Tyzak. He'll take you to Cummins' place.
Import-export of stolen merchandise. That is Cummings' big scene.
This week, it's a big heroin hijack. Comes out of Mexico. A kilo. Full kilo. Now, that's $2 million.
Maybe Pallin's idea of a joke, but leaning on Cummings is no joke, my friend. No one leans on Cummings because he stamps on people, and he's got a big shoe.
Well, let me ask you something then.
Yeah?
If Pallin gave you this job of leaning on Cummins, would you say he's giving you a good assignment?
I'd say that he was quietly shipping you out of the way.
Well, I get them both, Deaney and Cummins.
No way. You don't get neither.
Well, that's what Pallin thinks, right?
Right.
Wrong.
See you later.
Mitchell, Police Department?
Benefit's not due till January, son.
Mr. Cummins.
Make an appointment, son. Have your chief give me a ring.
Mr. Cummins.
No salesman at this entrance.
All right, now what do you want?
I've got some questions.
No question.
What do you know about a man named Mistretta and some heroin hijacked down in Mexico?
Heroin?
Yeah, Cuernavaca, Mexico, about a kilo. So, a truck, ambushed, hijacked,
Look, Mitchell, this is Los Angeles, California. I don't know anything about heroin, or somebody's got his wires crossed.
Oh. Well, I've been told to watch you, Mr. Cummins, so I guess that's what I'm going to do.
Can I give you some advice, son?
Oh, yes, sir.
Watch out for falling rocks.
And that was the midnight edition of the news on KKRO.
Cummins, give me Mistretta. Mistretta, what's this about a load of merchandise I'm supposed to be shipping in? I got cops sitting on me. They tell me this and I don't know this. You did what? Get your ass over here and don't you argue with me. Just drive around the block.
What's bugging you?
Listen, you punk, for the future, next time you start something, you tell me before you start it, not afterwards. Just ship the dope someplace else. I got this cop on my tail.
It's on the water, Cummins.
What's on the water?
The merchandise.
Well, it's not coming through my facilities.
It can't go nowhere else.
Why not?
Why not? Because that's the way Mr. Gallano wants it. And because maybe it's in San Pedro now or tomorrow. It's too late, Cummins.
Well, if it comes through San Pedro, I'm not going to touch it. You understand? I will not touch it.
Cummins, you are not in a position to say such things. And before you open your big mouth again, you better think of Mr. Gallano.
I say it, boy, because I mean it.
.55, Mitchell.
Come in, Mitchell.
Log this report. It's timed 24:17 hours. I'm at the Deaney residence. I'm putting my gun in the glove compartment and locking it.
55. What's that supposed to mean? 55. You read me?
If I'm shot in the next couple of hours, I was unarmed when it happened. Log it. 55 out.
Isaac? Sit him up. What in the hell are you up to?
Deaney.
And what'd I tell you? I told you to forget Deaney. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's a trade union lawyer.
And I gave you a direct order to forget him. Now, why'd I give you that order? And I'm going to tell you why. Every federal law violation in the book, and they're going to throw it against Deaney and his trade union. They've been working on this thing for over 2 years. Now, in the meantime, you get back out there on Cummins and you stay with him. Deaney is FBI property.
Right, boss.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm your new friend.
My friend?
Mm.
Come on in, friend. Something to drink?
What do you have?
Beer and vodka.
Beer. Don't you think I'm as good as anything here? You've got me wrong. I'd like a glass.
You want a towel?
You want to lick it off?
beer got a little excited.
To change.
You want me to take my clothes off?
No. Unless you want to.
Who sent you here?
Don't you like presents at Christmas? Oh, that is, unless you're
No, ma'am.
You really think she's an anarchist?
Who?
The Playmate of the Month. Maybe I need a gimmick or something. We've got her here with a bomb in her hand.
Hey, who sent you here? Hey. Who sent you here? Greta, you live on North Cannon?
I used to. If the client calls, tell him I gave you a good time.
Oh, sure. 100%.
Thank you.
Hey, what about me? How'd I rate? Huh?
I never thought about you that way.
Mr. Gallano?
Last night, I had to come to my home, Salvatore Mistretta, my cousin. He has complaints against you.
He's a punk.
Uh-huh.
Who convinced you to finance that hijack? You know, if you want drugs, you can grow them, you can buy them. To steal them is greedy.
May I remind you of something, Cummins?
Sure.
In August of 1963, you, me, and some others, we had a very fine meeting in which we allowed you influence in this area in exchange for certain assignments to be handled by you.
So?
That was very generous, yes?
Fair enough.
Now it's your turn. We will take delivery of Salvadore's shipments through your contacts at the port, okay?
I'm not bringing that shipment in, and that is final. Mitchell, I made a decision about you. I got a lot of things in my mind at the moment. Now, you're getting too heavy to carry.
I'm sorry, you feel that way, Mr. Cummins?
I do. Now, you going to get lost or not?
Well, I'd like to, but there are some questions that...
You're saying no.
I'm saying no.
Thought I'd give you the chance. Is your friend ready?
Yes, sir. He's ready.
Yeah? Rudy, I got pressure.
Who's pushing?
Mistretta.
Mistretta? You can handle him.
Well, there are problems.
Unless, of course, he's backed by Gallano.
You got it.
So what the hell are you calling me for?
Well, I tell you, it's about a little discussion between me and Mistretta.
You got a short answer, Cummins. You're going to get the same answer off any of the boys. If Gallano's involved, I don't want any part of it.
Well, this is all going to blow up pretty soon, and when it does, who have we got on our side? One lousy cop, if he's still around.
He's not on our side, sir.
Yes, he is. I'm no good to him dead. You know I'm being followed.
Yeah, that yellow car. I saw him.
Huh. Are you following me or not?
Yes, sir.
Now, you start following me and stop wasting the taxpayers' money.
You betcha.
Well, let's get going.
55, come in, please.
55, Mitchell.
That old Mustang you asked about, we have the details.
What about him?
What about these guys that are following Cummins?
What about them?
I'm asking you.
All I know is in the report.
Look, I want one of them in here for questioning. Bring him in.
Look, whatever I charge him with, he's just gonna be out on bail within an hour unless Cummins cooperates, and he won't.
Mitchell, I want action. Now bring one of them in here and make sure he's in our hands for 2 weeks or more. Okay?
Okay. You cookie stealer. Got the correct time?
10 to 12.
That guy Cummins sure gets around. So that's sure some schedule he's got.
Don't bother me, mister.
Antisocial type, huh? Private type? And you should let other people have their privacy.
Hey, you want to hold this? I got to go call headquarters.
Mitchell, I thought your job was Cummins.
I've been busy.
Oh, really?
Hey, is that guy with a leg wound, has he talked yet?
Nope. You may be facing a disciplinary charge for shooting him.
Hey, what the hell? You wanted him for 2 weeks with no bail, that's how you got him.
I didn't expect you to shoot him.
Oh, you asshole, Aldridge.
You shouldn't have blown your cover like that. I'll go phone headquarters.
Well, I'm not ashamed of being a policeman, Mr. Cummins.
Of course you're not ashamed, and that's your trouble. Yes. Don't forget, Mr. Mitchell. I don't think Benton likes you. Well, that's your trouble. Not so many people like you. You gotta cultivate people, go out to them, win their confidence. You never know when they're gonna come in useful. And you gotta be nice to them.
Well, what about the heroin, Mr. Cummins?
Forget the heroin. You ask about the heroin over the soup. That's your trouble. You're impatient. Now, you went at that guy as if he was going to do you some harm.
Well, I wanted to find out who he was.
Well, ask him. Don't shoot him. Who was he?
Booker. Ed Booker.
Booker. Booker.
Boca with a double C. Edmundo Boca.
Like the soup?
Yes. Well, you got this place laid out like a real banquet, Mr. Cummins.
Or a business dinner. We might talk business later. I'm gonna have some more soup then.
There is no more soup, sir.
How do you like that? In my own house, no more soup. Boca works for Mistretta.
That's the first piece of information you come up with, Mr. Cummins.
Patton, what are you doing with those steaks? You growing them? You gonna take all goddamn night peeling that orange?
Well, I thought maybe we might talk about shipment. Well, what I want to know is...
Coffee's cold, man. You're a goddamn awful butler.
I am not a goddamn awful
You are
butler.
a goddamn awful butler.
I am not.
I say you're a goddamn awful butler. The coffee's cold.
Well, I think I gotta go.
My, Mitchell. What would your mama say?
What's the ribs?
If she ever knew that you were prowling out and carrying on that way, cracking in heads and jumping in and out of beds and hanging around the criminal scene. Do you think you are some kind of a star like the guys on the movie screen? Well, oh my, Mitchell, what would your captain do if he knew you was hanging around, eating lunch with crooks and shooting up the town? Though you've been out there rounding up the syndicate, succeeding where the others have failed. Oh my, Mitchell, you shoot 'em just to get 'em in jail. When they take a look at the record book, they will find you got a lot of class. Catching the gang with the whole shebang, arresting painted ladies for a bit of grass. Oh my, Mr. Criminal, you better hide underground, 'cause Mitchell's gonna be coming your way. Just when you think you're safe, whoops, you've been found. He wrestles with the ladies and beats up on the bad guys quicker than a grease and lube. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the American dream, like the guys on the TV tube. He's such a super dude, the American dream, like the guys on the movie screen.
You want to make some coffee?
Hi.
I'll make some coffee.
Oh, God, I wished I'd had a camera. I found some pictures of this from my old age.
Hey, did you ever do any of that, obscene photographs and all that?
Mm-hmm. I need the brand.
We're gonna buy some.
I get you some for nothing.
You keep a file?
God, for one moment I forgot you were a cop.
Well, if I have an hour, I forgot you were a hooker.
So what? I'm a hooker.
So somebody's paying for this lady.
So why does that bother you? You're not paying for it.
That's what's bothering me.
You couldn't afford me.
What's special about you I couldn't afford?
What's so special about me is that I'm expensive and sometimes tax deductible.
Hey, be specific. In what cases are you tax deductible?
To be specific, I'm tax deductible when I'm being laid by a corporation.
Oh.
You couldn't afford me, Mitchell, so be grateful for what you got.
Hey, you always go to bed for money?
No, but for money I always go to bed, if you get the difference.
You mean you're not choosy?
That's right. At my price, I'm not choosy.
What about freaks?
I've never known a freak who could afford $1,000 a night.
$1,000 a night? Did Johns pay you $1,000 a night?
Plus expenses.
What expenses?
Sometimes there are expenses.
Be specific.
Be specific. Be specific. What are you doing? Ghosting my life story or something?
I'll make some coffee, please. Replace the sugar on it.
You went through that Tuesday.
Yeah, but this is Thursday. You get busted for this.
Now, if it busted me, it'd have to be very straight.
You implying I'm not straight?
You're as bent as a Tower of Pisa. Your only trouble is you don't know it.
You really think I'd take some sort of a payoff, huh?
You already have, haven't you?
Oh, wait a minute. You were a Christmas gift. That's what you said.
Did I?
Didn't you? Damn right. And that doesn't make me the cooperative type. So you just watch your pretty mouth.
So bust me. You're a policeman, and that's grass. Oh, come on. Come on. You sure know how to bring a girl down. He just lays me, then busts me.
Oh, she asked me to.
What? Layer or buster?
Both.
That will be taken into account, Miss Adams, when your case is heard. Have you any other offenses you'd like for us to take into consideration while you're in this kind of a mood?
Yeah, getting hung up on this guy.
That's a mistake, lady. Not an offense.
When can I see my lawyer?
We'll take care of it for you. But I'm afraid it'll take an hour or so.
Hey, it's only a $500 fine. Not $1,000 a night, you're still ahead.
Oh, you're a mean bastard, Mitchell. I had a clean record in this town.
Oh. Hey.
Make sure she signs the property receipt. Hey, you really laid that?
Yep.
Ask him to come in. Say that it's important. Say that I have to see him.
Yes, sir.
This way. You want a drink? Sit down. All right, Mitchell. It's time we stop messing around.
What does that mean?
I want to put you on the payroll.
What, your payroll?
Now, look, I'm in trouble. You sensed it, you know it, and I know it.
Specifically, what trouble?
Well, the idea of the payroll. Now, I get to ask the questions. I need help. I need help from any source that I can get it.
You want to put it on the line?
I want to buy your services, your voice on the phone in case I need the help of your police department.
Let me just write the details of your bribe down, Mr. Cummins.
Could be open, cash, or subtle, just the way you take it from other people.
I don't take bribes.
Some friends down at City Hall said they saw you in court this morning with a hooker that you sleep with and occasionally arrest.
What else they tell you?
She's too expensive and you can't afford her on a policeman's salary. Now, somebody's picking up the check. Who could that be?
You.
Me what?
You're picking up the check.
No, I don't. I don't pay for your whores, Mitchell.
Then who is?
You mean you don't know? You're a cop and you don't know?
I knew you'd call sooner or later. Come on in. Sit down. How do you like your scotch? You know, I admire a man like you. You take your time. You're cool. Yes, sir. How's the broad?
That's what I came to talk about.
You know what it costs to keep you sweet? $100 an hour. She tells me it happens all night. But you figure it out. That's like $1,000 before breakfast.
As far as I'm concerned, she's just some broad who wants to get laid.
You want to see the receipts?
You're wasting your money, Deaney.
Let me be the judge of that.
She'll lie in my bed for nothing.
You really think so? I arrange a $100 company in your name to negotiate the transfer of a piece of real estate. For, let's say, $25,000. You haven't got $25,000, but I'll get you a bank loan. All legitimate. The real estate you buy will be a piece I designate, and you'll buy it from one of my subsidiary companies. Then, I'll buy it off you for, let's say, 100 G's. That'll give you a clear profit of $75,000. And who's to say it isn't a genuine investment? Well, what do you think?
I'm gonna bust you for the murder of a Mexican. Or I'll die trying.
You're making the biggest mistake of your life.
To get in one of those things.
Me either.
Hello, James.
What's going on, Walt?
That cop is getting out of line.
What do you suggest we do about it?
We've been sitting on our asses too long. We hit him. We hit the goddamn bum.
It's a strange place for a meeting. That's the only place I can catch up with Sam. Why don't you follow me down the road?
Mitchell, how would you like Walter Deaney?
What do you mean, how would I like Walter Deaney?
If I give you Deaney, if I set it up so you can get him on something that really sticks, will you help me out?
I'll set it up.
Just leave it to me. Now, what's your answer?
I want a fish and you offer a shrimp. I'll get Deaney. The way I see it, you first, and then Deaney.
You just shut on yourself, boy.
Your gun. Oh, shit. Now. Hey!
We need protection, Benton. You know what kind of protection we need?
No, sir.
Cops.
Cops?
That's right, and lots of them, and I'll tell you how we're gonna get them. We'll let Deaney play around with Mitchell. Now, if Mitchell gets killed, there'll be 20 cops sitting on us and not one. We'll let Mistretta tackle that.
life should be good memories and times. Children on a sunny day, believing that it's only play, but every day I find life's heavy on my mind. Every day I find life's heavy on my mind.
More news. Los Angeles labor figure Walter R. Deaney died today when the dune buggy was driving.
Are you the man from the insurance?
Nope.
You came last night.
No.
My mother doesn't like you.
Well, I don't like your mother.
Why not?
Why not?
No, why not?
No, why not?
Why are you repeating what I say?
Why are you repeating what I say?
I'm not.
Well, I'm not.
You are.
Piss off.
What?
What?
What did you say?
What'd you say?
Did you say something?
You say something?
You said piss off.
You're lying through your teeth.
You're lying through your teeth.
Piss off, huh?
Piss off.
Piss off, kid! Finish! Go to hell!
Why don't you have me arrested?
Because you want me to. No, I don't want you on an assault charge. I want everything. I want you and Mistretta and Alita Gallano and the lousy heroin.
Maybe you'll get him. I wonder if I should have a talk with you, Mitchell.
I wonder if you should too, Cummins.
You scared to come in the house?
No.
I give you my word, nothing will happen to you this time.
I'm not scared of you, motherfucker.
Sit down.
Well,
shut up, son. You don't drink, do you? Well, this is the way it went. Mistretta made the setup. Came to me too late, told me that the heroin was on the water coming through my operations at San Pedro. Now, he tells me when the stuff is already on its way.
What up next?
Well, Mistretta phoned a little while back. It was an ultimatum. I had an hour to reply.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna think, Mitchell. Then I'm gonna call Mistretta back and tell him that it was okay to use my port facilities.
And?
I'm gonna set it up, hand it over to you.
That sounds just a little too good to be true.
You buy it?
How's this stuff gonna come in?
Well, a rich woman in a big car is gonna pick up her luggage that she sent to head after her vacation in Acapulco. You're gonna be the chauffeur.
And then,
Then you rendezvous with Mistretta.
Where is this?
Well, he has a house in Calabasas. Now, you get the heroin, you get Mistretta. You don't get me, understood? You don't get me.
All right, what time does it start happening?
We'll need your signature. Here, here, and here. Your initials here. And if you'll fill out this customs declaration.
And what do I write under contents?
Personal.
And value?
$100.
Oh, hold on, let me talk to Mistretta.
For you. Yeah.
Okay, Mistretta, the consignment's on its way.
I hope everything goes smooth.
There's one slight alteration in the arrangements. You know that cop that's been bugging me, Mitchell? He's bringing you this stuff.
I don't believe you.
Do?
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm gonna be out of my boat. Now, you just tie up all the loose ends. Mitchell knows a lot. Now, get the stuff and then deal with him in your own way. Oh, Sergeant, you might want to tell Chief Pallin that one of his boys, that Mitchell character, yeah, well, he's heading for trouble in Calabasas. Yeah.
One step out.
I didn't have anything to do with all this.
You mean this heroin?
Yes.
It ain't smack, lady, it's chalk. Cummins is crossing Gallano. You sure you want to be in the middle of this?
Huh?
Go on, take a walk, huh?
What?
Walk. Come on, move. Now, come on. Watch out for traffic.
Yeah.
I see the Cadillac.
There's just the driver, and nobody's following.
Giorgio.
I read you. See any other cars down there? Anything? No, nothing. Well, keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Mistretta?
Yeah?
I got something for you.
Park your car. I'll be out. keys. Cummins says you're a cop. Says you're the cop who keeps following him. He says kill you. I think he has a point. He's leaving on a boat out of Marina del Rey. I'm gonna put your body on that boat and then call the Coast Guard. What made you come here alone?
Cummins said you were friendly people.
Okay, boy, where's the stuff?
I think I hit it.
Where?
It's in the jar in the gas station outside the docks.
Get in.
All right.
He lit the dike!
The police are coming. You hear me? The police are coming. For the proverbial needle. Let's try the harbor master. Take you in. If he just being headed from Mexico, how can we stop him? Coast Guard. Any private boats can outrun the Coast Guard? Maybe. That's not good enough. We got a half-hour head start, so we gotta hustle. problem, Mac. We got an hour's fuel, 80 miles, 40 out and 40 back. 20 minutes, we'll be in Mexican territorial waters. And no power to arrest anyone. Too late for Coast Guard to catch them? Right. Tie this rope here on the front of that thing. Hang on to me, all right? What's the idea? You'll see. Just over the horizon, Mexican border. Too late, Mac. Just keep going. You've got 10 minutes to find that boat, Mac. We're at the halfway point on fuel. We'll have to turn back. That's it. Benton? Benton! Hey, Mitchell! That's very impressive. Very smart, Mitchell. Very tough. You know that you and me have over $1 million here? You hear what I'm saying? Over $1 million right here in a bag. You don't have to be a pig for the rest of your life, Mitchell. Hey, Mitchell, you're smart enough for something better. You're smart enough for over $500,000. Take a look at it. I'm throwing it out. Why don't we talk about it, Mitchell? Here's my gun. No reason to fight. We're smart, we'll both be okay. On your knees, face it bed. Face it bed. On your knees. Get your hand on top of your head now. Freeze.
Get a kick out of this kind of thing.
How'd you get in here?
Through the door.
It was locked.
May I put my hands down now?
What hit the kitchen?
I had to eat.
Oh, well, you could at least wash the dishes.
There's no machine.
Look, where I come from, you wash in the sink and you dry it with a cloth. Now try it before you leave.
Hey! Mitchell? Can I come in with you?
Oh, Greta. Greta, what do you want to sleep with me for, huh? Ain't nobody paying you this time. So why, huh?
What's the matter?
Grass. Yeah, that's grass. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's get your coat.
He's such a super dude, the American dream, like the guys on the movie screen. My, Mitchell, what would your mama say if she ever knew that you were prowling out and carrying on that way, cracking in heads and jumping in and out of beds and hanging around the criminal scene? Do you think you are some kind of a star like the guys on the movie screen? When they take a look at the record book, they will find you got a lot of class. Catching the gang with the whole shebang, arresting painted ladies for a little of grass. Oh my, Mr. Criminal, you better hide underground, 'cause Mitchell's gonna be coming your way. Just when you think you're safe, whoops, you've been found. He wrestles with the ladies and beats up on bad guys quicker than a grease and lube. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the American dream, like the guys on the TV tube. He's such a super dude, the American dream, like the guys on the movie screen.